The Type 94 and a quick update, and ladies and gentlemen, up next for the paint for others, I'm going to paint two figures from a movie called Two Lane Blacktop. I've never heard of it, and it's these two guys right here, which I'm going to paint figures from. And I've never heard of the movie or never knew their figures exist of it. They come black like this. I think they're 3D printed. I don't think they're casted. If you can see, there's no evidence of that whatsoever, unless they're just master casters, if you will. But anyway, he gets a little screwdriver, which I'm going to have to pull that off to get him painted. And I got to find me a safe place to put that. But anyway, I think it's real nice. Detail on it's pretty darn slick for being all black here. I did prime part of it. I wanted to see the make sure. I need to prime both of them because they need something paint to stick on. So anyway, not too bad on the detail part on there. Again, I don't think they're casted. To me, they look 3D printed. But anyway, pretty darn slick. So y'all get to see me paint figures, which I am technically not a figure painter. Would love to be, but we're going to try it. And I like to preach style when I paint figures. So anyway, that's up next, and we'll start that basically tomorrow. The Type 94. One thing I had to do, and I'm not a real big, well, I can't say that either. The suspension, it actually works, goes up and down. It's actually problematic. It every time you get it down, it was always crooked to one side, and it was always this side, and either the wheels fall off. So I glued them all on so where they're straight. And to do that, I had to get the track on, which I usually like to paint the track, put the track on, paint it, and then be able to slide it on and off. That's on bigger tanks like this is what I would normally do, but most like 35th and all that, I put the track on, I will paint over it, and you can get into the grooves and everything, plus the black helps shadow it, which I primered it all in black. That's to help with the any shading or anything of that nature. But anyway, I got the track on, went ahead and I did add an extra little stowage there. But anyway, I got to put one more coat of paint on with the black, just make sure I got everywhere. Of course, I like to show my work as we go. But I think we're ready for paint. So one more coat of black paint, get that on, and then I'll start with well, what do they have here? We'll probably start with the medium brown or the khaki for the base coat of the whole thing. If you paint the whole model black, you're basically eliminating pre-shading. You can pre-shade. I like to sometimes pre-shading works out for a lot of whatever effect you want. If you paint the whole thing black and paint your base coat on, you're basically pre-shading. Helps with the colors. I like to do post pre-shading, and that's shading afterwards. And if you've ever seen the MIGs pushing the shaders, which are I almost say transparent ink, and I think AK's got them, Vallejo's got them, almost a watered down paint, and you can do the shaders. That's post shading. That's what I like to do afterwards. I think it gives it a little more thing. But anyway, we are ready to paint the Type 94. Probably hard to tell since he was already gray plastic, but I shot him in gray primer, the Tank Commander. Just want to make sure I got, see him in another shade of color, so I can make sure I got all the seams filled, especially around the shoulders, and you know how most figures have a little molding line on their legs and arms. I hoping I got all them as well. I did get his sword cut out, but I'm going to have to do the groundwork because the sword's actually longer than him, if I could find it here. So what I'm going to do is, once I get the groundwork on and get the placement on the base, I'm going to stick the sword in the ground and then get him situated where he shoved it in the ground is what I plan on doing. That will solve the height issue, and I think he's ready to paint as well. So that's what I got going on today. A very quick update. I'm going to start painting the Tank Commander. I'm going to start painting the Type 94, and we are going to start painting the fast lane guys from 2 lane blacktop. So that's what we got going on today. So stay tuned for next exciting episode.